Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday. So it's finally the week of Thanksgiving. So I thought it was maybe a little bit more appropriate to at least wait until this week to show you guys my holiday home tour. I know a lot of people typically don't start decorating until after Thanksgiving. So hopefully this gives you some motivation to decorate your house this coming weekend. So every year on my channel for the last several years, I have been sharing my holiday home tour, and I'm excited to share the 2020 version with you guys. And I do have my trusty assistant, Mr. Kong, helping today. So he's gonna amble around after me, and we're gonna share the house that we decorated, huh, buddy? So I'm gonna start here in what I call my fancy lady living room. This house was built in 2002, I guess during a time when multiple living rooms were a thing. So this is what I call my fancy lady living room. We do like holidays in here. I have my coffee in here in the morning. What do you need, buddy? I think he's telling you what he likes to do in here, which is just relax. So yeah, this room doesn't get a ton of use, but it's always kind of fun to decorate because it is the first room when you come in through the front door that you see. So this year I upgraded to a 9-foot tree for this room because the ceilings are really high in this house. So I've always had a 7.5-foot tree. And while I think that was a pretty good size for in here, I think that I like the 9-foot even better. So this one is from Costco of all places. I was looking for a tree that had these micro lights because they last a whole lot longer than the incandescent lights. This tree I think was around $559. It was expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna have this for at least a minimum of like 10 years, if not longer. These lights are supposed to last forever. And I really actually liked the branches. It's got these more realistic looking tips. Well, this I added in, this is a pic, but you can see it's not like that typical, like, what is that, PVC? I don't know. There's a few of those types of branches in there. You can see, like, those are the kind that I'm talking about that just are a little bit more like not realistic. But those are used mostly on the inside to fill in, and the outside of the tree is predominantly the realistic looking branches. So the quality I think is totally amazing, and it's Costco, so if anything goes wrong, I can always take it back. But I don't anticipate having any issues. So I know that you guys really wanted me to do a decorate with me series here for the holidays. Unfortunately, I just couldn't commit to it this year, but I do promise that next year I will do a more in-depth like decorate with me series as part of like a Vlogmas. But I'm pretty tapped out mentally this year, and I just couldn't. I tried a few times to film and it just wasn't working out, guys. So I wanted to enjoy the process, so I just put everything together myself. So this is the tree in here. It's mostly reds and golds. I really love that color combination. I doubled up some ribbons. I actually found this ribbon at TJ Maxx a few years ago on clearance, and then this one I found this year at Hobby Lobby, so I just doubled them up and have them kind of looping around and throughout the tree. Just really love how it turned out this year. Very happy with it. Over here you can see those little lanterns that I got from lights.com. I love them. They're so cute. They have the little LED fairy lights in them. They're super magical at night. I love the lighting in this room at night. The garland on the fireplace is actually 2 garlands paired together to make a really thick, substantial garland. This is a huge mantle here, and I feel like it needs something substantial. And then I just add in a bunch of the same baubles and balls and poinsettias that I have in the actual Christmas tree. And you can see there's also some LED fairy lights that are woven throughout. So at night, those are actually on a timer, and they come on and they just light up the whole garland. And with the candlelight, by the way, those are fake candles, obviously. I wouldn't have a real candle that close to a canvas. But at night it looks really magical in here with all of the lights. I do have all of Stella's Santa pictures from her very first one, where she was just a little iffy on Santa, to the second year when she was not a fan of Santa, and the third year where she's still not entirely sure about this dude, but we do get progressively better. And here we are with Santa being a winner starting in 2016. So I have all of her pictures. They just crack me up. This one is from 2018. She just looks so happy with Santa there. So yeah, I have a ton of ornaments. So I just put a bunch of them in some of my like fancy vases and stuff that we got for wedding gifts. I just have a fake floral arrangement that I actually have out year round because it's a burgundy color. I feel like I can use it for the holidays as well. So lots of candles. You guys know I love candles, so love decorating with those. If there's anything that you see that you want to know where I purchased it from, please just let me know. I'm not going to really take the time to link a whole lot in the description box. I will link the recent things that I brought in if I can remember. But if there's a specific question, just let me know. So again, here's last year's. She's so cute. She had to wear a flannel with her fancy dress and boots with the fur, of course. So in our entryway, these little trees here do light up. Again, I have those LED fairy lights kind of woven throughout. This is our dining room. We do use this room for the holidays. We don't eat like our family dinners in here. We do that in the kitchen eat-in area, but I love having a huge dining room for the holidays, and I love decorating this room. The color on the wall, in case you're wondering, is it's actually Wedgwood Gray from Benjamin Moore, but it's color matched at Sherwin-Williams, and that matters because the base paint is different at Sherwin-Williams, so do keep that in mind, but that is the color on the wall. That's a frequent question. So you just have a little vignette over here with some pine cones. I love pine cones. A Homeworks pedestal from last year that I customized. There's the candle crock in here that I always talk about. It lives under there. It actually throws really great despite being in kind of an obscure area. These are those King of Christmas 3-foot trees that I purchased. They are pre-lit and they have the little LED lights on them. These are gorgeous, you guys. I love these trees. Most of the ornaments are either from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. So I have 2 more of these trees over here. These are decorated a little bit differently, but very similar. I just think they're super cute. This actually lights up. There's LED lights on the inside of this, and it looks really pretty at night. So we don't really use the buffet to serve food, so I usually end up decorating it. And then the table, I don't do the actual place settings until the day that we have our dinner. I just don't like cleaning the dust off all the time. So I just have these chargers that I have year round. These were from Pier 1 before they went out of business and then apparently came back online now, I guess, which is weird. These are the taper candles from lights.com. I will link these. They're so beautiful, you guys. I love them. The holders are also from lights.com. And then on the chandelier this year, I did it's like a glitter garland from Michael's. Then I had these acrylic snowflakes that I purchased at Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And then the little snowballs, and it's a little bit of a hodgepodge this year, but I kind of like how it turned out. So that is the dining room. In the butler's pantry over here, I didn't really do much. This is where I keep my wine. So we usually around the holidays set this up in like a bar so that people can come and make their own drinks. So I wanted to leave it pretty open. We have all of the glassware up here and all of the liquor is over here. So it's super handy to just set this up for guests to come and serve themselves. Here I am talking about all of these guests. I don't know that we're gonna have any this year, but what are you gonna do? So that is just the laundry room back there, so not much to show you there. This is the kitchen, obviously. I did definitely do some stuff in here. I have a little peace on earth sign there with the pug treats. Yeah, I put some pine cones over here in a vase. I found these like ice encrusted pine cones at TJ Maxx several weeks ago. I just thought they were super cute. I've got little scale here. I am in the middle of doing dishes, sorry. We actually live here. I really want to show you guys the backyard. I've gotten so many requests to show you the finished project. At this point you can see everything's dying because we are fully into fall, and it looks pretty sad out there. So in the spring, I promise you guys that I will give you a outside yard tour. We're actually getting ready to have the granite installed, maybe, I think it's still a couple weeks from now, but there is gonna be a granite top going into the outdoor kitchen, and then you'll see other things in the house here that need to go out there. They're still in boxes. We just leave them. They're delivered and I stick them in this corner and they just live there until we install the things. My coffee bar just has a couple of trees. I also decorated the chandelier in here this year. By the way, these chandeliers were just from Lowe's. I think they're from the Kitchler brand. I'm not sure they have them anymore. So I just hung some pine cones. This is the garland that you saw me haul in my holiday decor haul. It's just from Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart about them. And then the dough bowl I just filled with a bunch of pine cones. What are you talking about, sir? You're disrupting. Here, we better give him a treat before he does not let me finish this video at all. And she doesn't actually want a treat, so don't think I'm like excluding her. She just hides her treats throughout the house. So yeah, in the dough bowl, just a bunch of loose greens, pine cones, lots of glitter happening there. I've had questions about how I deal with the glitter from holiday decor. I just vacuum. I mean, you have to, right? You're supposed to vacuum anyway. So I vacuum pretty much almost every single day because our dogs shed a lot. So I don't know, it doesn't really have an impact on my life. I have not decorated the outside area here. Again, we're still working on the yard. I do want to put a garland across the mantle again. And then, I don't know, I don't ever do anything over by the waterfall and the jacuzzi. We just mostly live under this area here. So I'll decorate it, but I just haven't gone to the market to grab the garland quite yet. On my island, I have a cute little wreath. Stuck a candle in the middle. It kind of reminds me of the advent calendars that we had growing up. I actually just found this at Trader Joe's yesterday. And then this is the 3-tiered tray for the holidays. So just a lot of stuff that I use year round. Again, reusing the pine cones from the fall. And then trees, obviously. Cute little, these are LED, by the way. Got some birch logs tied together, and when you do something like this, if you put it on an island, always remember to decorate the back as well. So you can see you've got little vignettes to look at the whole way around. So there's that. I didn't really do much in our downstairs powder room. There's just a couple of trees over here and over here. And then in this is our family room. This is where we spend most of our time. I did quite a bit of decorating in here. So there's that's just a 6-foot tree that I bought at Home Depot. I think it was the first year that we moved into this house. So that was our like second tree. Fits perfectly over in this corner. I've got these LED glass trees from Costco. These were released this year. They're really, really beautiful. They're on a timer, so they're set to come on in a few hours. But yeah, just little reindeer, all of like this kind of stuff that you see, that's typically, I find that stuff at Home Goods. at TJ Maxx, at Marshall's. I really love those places for holiday decor. We've got our little reindeer family over here. There's some glass trees. I don't think you're supposed to see that quite yet. It's coming. These are some more of those LED candles. These are actually probably more for like a windowsill, but I just use them over here to bring a little bit more light in. Again, there's a garland across this mantle over here. This is also lit with the LED lights. You can see them there. I went with more of like a snowball and like glitter theme for this one. Tried to go a little bit more rustic. There are those lights.com taper candles again. They're just beautiful, you guys. And these holders, some of them are from Fred Meyer. There's a set of 4 that I ordered from Decor Steals a while ago. Took forever to get those. These LED birch logs, always lots of questions about these. You guys, I found these on clearance at Pier 1 a couple of years ago. So I don't even know where you would find something similar. They're really pretty. I hope that I have them for a long time to come because I really love decorating with them for fall as well. So this little tree here just came in a nice little urn. So this again has the snowball ornaments, lots of glitter branches, glitter ribbon, these little white berry picks. Super cute. This tree is slightly flocked. This one sheds a lot of glitter, I'm not gonna lie, but it's really, really pretty. So we put up with it. And Penelope's toys, she keeps in that box back there. And then over here, I just have those little like frosted cedar potted plants that I bought at Hobby Lobby this year. Again, that tree was Home Goods find. So just reindeer, random little white trees, and the little, again, these guys are fantastic to just tuck like in random areas just to bring a little bit of light in. So really like how cozy it is in here. And that's it, I think, you guys. I do have Stella's tree in the upstairs hallway. Oh wait, we didn't talk about this one. Yeah, this huge thing. This is the tree in the entryway. It's mostly like a snow theme. So I've got lots of snowballs, lots of crystals, lots of hanging icicles, frosted pine cones, things like that. I'm a huge fan of decorating the inside of your tree. I think it adds a lot of interest. So don't just hang things off the outside branches, you know, kind of get in there and tuck some things in there, and it really looks fantastic. And take your time. I think a lot of people rush to put things up. Just take your time. It ends up looking amazing, and you just enjoy the process a little bit more that way, I think. So yeah, I really love how this tree turned out. This is a King of Christmas tree. I'll put a link for it down below. I think a lot of them have sold out now. I'm not affiliated with them, but I signed up for like their customer referral program. So I think it's like $25 off your first tree or something like that. So I'll put the information down below if you're interested in ordering one of the trees and want to save a little bit of money, because they are kind of expensive, but they're amazing trees. This one looks very realistic. This is one of their Nobel Firs. I believe that's what it was called, but super, super pretty and has kind of a more sparse look, which before you decorate it can look a little weird, but once you get the ornaments on there, it totally makes sense. And then obviously the entryway table has a lot going on. You see this a lot over on Instagram. Currently starting to test the Homeworks TSV candles. That has been lit for about 10 minutes now. I can't smell it quite yet, but it also hasn't pulled out completely. So yeah, just a couple more LED candles here, and then some trees, and then these candles. I will light them at night, and it just looks really pretty with all of the candlelight and stuff in here. Just have to remember to blow them all out before I go to bed. So you guys, that's it. That is the holiday home tour for this year. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions about where anything came from down below. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. And I promise next year I will do a Decorate With Me series. And now that I know how to edit videos, it should be a little bit easier for me. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.